Hi everybody. Okay, I think the audio should be going actually. I completely changed the software I'm using, so I am not very sure how that's gonna go today, but I'm testing. I had to change a few things here, and let me know if you can actually hear me, because that will be funny if you cannot hear me. One second, I'll just double check that I can. Maybe you can see here in the studio. Okay, on my end, I think there is audio. There is, I think. But I will be more relaxed when I can see somebody in the chat actually confirming that. And we have a nice message here. Typical, I'm working until 10. Enjoy for those who can watch. Well, I started a little bit earlier, just for you. And we have Isosceles, my day off too. Thanks, Merce. It's not my day off, actually. I just finished to work and I keep working now. I need to practice a little bit. And it was a long time I didn't make a stream. I just had several changes here in the studio. And I just had to set things, to run smoothly. And let's see how that's going to be. I was experiencing some trouble with the cameras, but we will see. We will see how that goes. We have also Evigo, he says hi everybody, and Lee and Mona says yes. I think yes, it's referring to that we have audio. That's perfect. That's perfect. So I'm not speaking alone here. That's very nice. Well, I don't know if you can see here. I was practicing actually. Let me reset the timer. Let's put finish here. I just wanted to practice really. So as usual. If you wanna guys grab your guitars or mute me or whatever and just practice along, you can use this as a focus time together. Of course, if you don't have to practice, but you just wanna study something or just do something productive, feel free, go ahead. We will be here in a working mood. Says Spike Down says finally the wait is over. I actually set the stream yesterday night just to test something of the connection. And this morning I realized that actually the stream was left on schedule, and I was like, oops, maybe then I'll have to show up. And I wanted to actually connect for like many days now, but I was always postponing it and just staying on my own practicing. So I was like, okay, let's share it. Come on. Insidia says hello. It is live, or is this the live already started? Yeah, we are live. I think I am alive here with you. So yes, this is a live stream. So GJ asks, no, GG actually. Always this. I'm kind of trying to learn a bit of Dutch, and all the letters. They pronounce differently, and it's confusing very much my brain. Today I'm going to be practicing actually the One Rossiniano, by Giuliani. I will actually write it here in the chat, so whoever comes new here can actually find it. Number 3 by Mauro Giuliani. So maybe, I don't know if I can pin that. I should be able to pin the message because I am the admin of my channel. All right, yes, so I'll leave it here pinned, so whoever wants to see it, they will have it. Is free copyright score. You can find it actually in EMSLP, or also known as the Petrucci library, and you can find the same exact score I'm using. And I'll just run a little bit through it, warm up my hands, I don't know, and I want to see which parts need the most work at the moment. I think there's so many fine details actually that need work really, but I guess I'll optimize the time and just try to find out a place that really, really needs work. Insidious says, it is a strange type to practice, is it? You are very courageous to practice at 10. Oh, I have done all my studies practicing at this time until 2 or 3 in the morning, or sometimes more. I feel more inspired in the night, to be honest. In the morning, I'm not a morning person, and I'm like so sleepy, my brain won't turn on. And so, yeah, I'm fine now. I'm just a bit tired, to be honest, because it's been a lot of work, but I guess once I start practicing, it's just fine. And I have no neighbors here around, so that's also the reason why I can practice until so late, because I know for a fact that I don't bother anybody, unless the plants are bothered. The plants and the trees here around. Okay, here I think I'm not clipping. If you guys hear it distorted, please let me know. I don't think it's clipping on my end, at least not on my end. So, alright, so I'll stop bothering about the sound. Let me start the timer actually. We will put, let's start by a 15-minute timer, and so that I can more or less focus. Let's put this. Yes, now the timer is there on the screen. And let's start then. Guitar practice, here on my tracker. Let's go. Okay, there is one question here I just need to solve, and it's when it goes from major to minor. In there, it's 3 times. I was never really sure about that. Okay. Finally, I'm solving. These dotted rhythms, they are so tricky, damn it. Hi guys, I think to latency. How long do you have already been practicing this piece? Too much latency. I could try to see if, I don't know. I cannot change it now. I should guess stop the stream. Is in normal latency. I could put ultra low, but I didn't want to mess up with the cameras more than it is already. Let me know actually how would you actually feel if there is too much delay or something. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how you get it. If you get the sound together with the image or not. Let me know. I'll read you in a second. I guess I'll have to wait because. That's next page. Let's do that again. I want this run very smooth. That's the next part. The dynamics here are crazy. Still need to decide actually what I do there with the dynamics. part really needs work. Wow, it's so hard to keep the forte there and not mess up. Jesus. Keys need to stay so light. I'll move on. I'm just trying to find a good connection from the end of the scale to the next chord. It just sounded so bad to me. That was a little bit more smooth. Yeah. Ooh, really rhythmically I don't like it. 1 second. No, that's the other one. little bit somehow not inspired today with the runs. Oh, it's time. 1 second, the timer clicked. Okay. Let's see what's cooking here in the chat. Sorry, I forgot about you about 15 minutes. I left you 15 minutes all alone. Sorry. So, latency. Nobody commented on latency again, so maybe that got fixed. Is that possible? Or maybe it's about the fact that we cannot have a conversation very, very dynamic because there is actually quite a long time from the moment I read something or you type. But anyways, Korek says I'm practicing this rubato stuff you taught me and I'm about to. That's very nice, very nice. Good luck with this. Practice makes the master, they say, right? If they make the master, at least it makes better. Alex D says, I watch your videos daily and thank you for showing everyone how to play classical guitar. You're very welcome. That's my pleasure. That's what we love to do here. Multi Greenman says, okay, but can you play Lagrima? Do? No, it's too hard for me, Lagrima. It's too hard. Alex says, also, what song do you recommend for tremolo? Depending on the level that you are. If you're a beginner, I would recommend you maybe to look into Sagreras. Has a long method, and within this method, I think is in level 4 or something. You can check before that, level 3 maybe. It has some tremolo pieces that are not too difficult for the left hand, so you can focus on the right hand. Otherwise, of course, the typical tremolo pieces is Recuerdos de la Alhambra, but this is not an easy piece. Has a lot of bar chords and stuff, so the tremolo needs to be already smooth. I don't think it's like a good piece once you can, I don't know, you're more or less like an advanced player. And of course, Barrios has a very beautiful tremolo as well, but I would maybe look into Sagreras, definitely. Mark is here. Oh my god, I missed you also, Mark. He says, how have you been? I miss taking the awesome lessons. Yeah, my god, I've missed you for a long time. I hope you are well. I have been doing many things, a little bit off the YouTube to be honest, but been working on many things. So, but so glad to see you. I hope you are doing also very, very well, and your family also. Multi-Greenman says, there's latency, but it's fine. Okay, good. As long as the audio somehow it's together with the image, I'm happy with that. Let's say it's minor latency. Yeah, I can imagine because the moment I was talking about latency, that was for me like 2 minutes ago. So there is quite a... I will try next stream maybe to go maybe lower, ultra low. I don't know if that's going to lower a lot the resolution. I just didn't want that it makes any problems with the sync really, but I'll try. Let's see. I mean, why not, right? Insidia says, guys, put the thumbs up in the video. Thank you, you're so kind. Of course, always helps. But there were already 2 likes before we started the stream. That was really nice. But thank you for the call. As long as you are guys enjoying the stream, that's what counts really. Alright, before I get cold again, I'll just keep practicing. now I played more or less through back and forth the introduction and then the first theme. So which is introduction and a duet of the woman in the lake is let's say a Giuliani piece made of Rossini themes and variations. So that what I'm gonna start now is the first variation of the of this first theme. I don't know if you can see in here there is a title. It's very small, but it's not really intended so you can read the score. And the first variation is this scales up and down. I don't know if you can see that in here. And then after this variation there is an allegro vivace, and then there is another theme, which is pretty cool also. So probably you're gonna get to hear also that one. Depends on how much I stuck. The volume is low, but it's worth it. Let me see 1 second. Good that you say it. I'll try to put more gain. I just never like clipping because then it's just very dirty, the sound. What about that? That might clip a little though. Let's see, 34. And that could be maybe fine. Confirm me if that's... I think that is okay, right? Yeah, I think that should be fine. I think that's how far I can go with the volume without clipping. I hope that is okay on your end then. It's better. Good. I went up 2 numbers. So, but okay, good to know. Next time I'll be at 34. If you're again in one stream, remember me, 34. Multigreen says, I love the quality of your videos. The timers are really nice. You seem to really put effort into them. It shows. Thank you. I'm very organized with my work and my stuff, so I always time everything I do to try to fit everything that I need to do in one day. So, and sometimes I freak myself out a little bit thanks to that. But, you know, when you're working on your own, you need to somehow put yourself pressure in a way or in another. Otherwise, Netflix is tempting. No, not really. I'm not a Netflix kind of person. But yeah, I like to be productive. Anyways, let's start the timer, guys. If you need to go to practice, go ahead, grab the guitars, and I'll go on. And El Profe de Música says, hi from Colombia. Hi from the Netherlands. Greece to Colombia. I have so many Colombian friends now. Oh my God. It's like maybe the country I have the most contact with. It's interesting. So far away and yet so close. Okay, let's start. Stop talking. I think I'll do maybe one run a bit slower. Oh wait, the camera. The 2 cameras setup, I think it's enjoyable, right? Maybe that. Yeah. Okay, let's do this first section. Need to secure some parts. start chilling in this variation, otherwise I go always too fast. Ah, these lures. One second, let's put it bigger. No, cleaner. Ooh, we have a new subscriber, James Johnson. Welcome to the channel. Oh my god, we even have a bot called Stream Elements also thanking James Johnson. I didn't know there was this bot, actually. I am usually the human bot. Ah. I think I have the nails slightly too long. The middle one. I stuck a little bit too much. Not yet. You know when sometimes naturally some weird fingerings come good, but then all of a sudden you need to control them so they don't go out of control, really. So that's what's happening in this part. I naturally get the scale, I don't know if you can see. I can naturally get the scale to switch over to the A, so I don't need to skip a string. But now because I have the the nail too long, I kind of am off place, really. But more or less, I need to coordinate that. That's not clear. need to hear every note. Nope. And sometimes my right hand goes faster than the left one or something like this. Yeah. Wait, no, that was not the right thing. I think I jumped again to the same passage one sec. I don't know, I was right. I know, that was this, that was that, yeah. Okay, I shouldn't go up, but I should go down. Wow, this part really needs cleaning of precision somehow, because it has this forte and just goes out of control. It's actually so hard to really control such a big jump from this that you completely off the strings back to the 6 for a precise arpeggio, not try slowly. I still hear too many rhythm imperfections. Too many. Far too many. No. let's move to the next part, and I'm changing some fingerings here. Let's see if I can make it. This one has these very quick little sneaky runs. Hi. No, we have just 30 seconds. Here the bass dumping is so crazy. It's time. We finished Allegro Vivace, but I think next practice session I'll continue from there, because I want to get all this has to be so clean, more than clean, precise, rhythmically and clear. Yeah, these sections. It's so much slurs. So that's why I made this slur tutorial. Because the slurs everywhere. Really everywhere. And one needs to play them good. What's cooking in the chat? We have James Henry, who's in the chat. Says, sounds great, thank you. Very kind. Still a work in progress though. But I'm happy that you like it so far. And we have Handle with Care. It says, good evening, Tutor Merce. Good day, everyone. Poor guitar doesn't deserve the strings to be sticking out like this. Yes, I know. Look, in your honor, I will cut them now. I've been meaning to remove them, but I just couldn't find the time. You know, these little actions that you start with these, and then take another coffee, and then to, I don't know, pick something else. And, and then practice goes a little bit forgotten. So I keep procrastinating that somehow. But you're right. Come, let's do that. It's just a second. It's just a quick second. Ay. Poor little guitar. I don't know if you guys know, but these devices are great. This one is Planet Waves. I think the Dario has also these kind of things. They cut the strings so nicely and easily. So many hairs. My guitar is so hairy. You go back like this. Okay. Now the trebles. The trebles. Oh shit, I lost it. Aye. Okay. You need to be sticking out here, so you'll be cut from the front. Oops, we are messing up here with the other string. No messes here, no. Alright. And the last, in honor of to handle with care, we do handle with care with our guitar. That's it, you happy? Now it's no longer an ugly stringy guitar. 1 second, I lost my pad here. I can't practice without this anti-slippery pad. Awesome playing. What strings do you use and how long do they last? Look, you're lucky because I changed them the other day, and I'm preserving the packaging because I want to. I'm actually kind of testing, but now I am using this knob medium tension, and trebles are carbon. Sorry, it's medium high tension. Usually I put high tension and sometimes super high tension, also of Knoblauch. And I was like, let's try this because now I have a month that I don't need to have strings like really ready, and I just to try. Usually that would be too low tension for me, but it's feeling really good because the more tension you add, the more it also changes the sound. And depending on the kind of strings I get, if it's super high or high tension, it sounds a bit choked. And those ones are surprisingly nice to me. I don't know, I'm liking them very much. But again, it's because it depends on your guitar and your playing. But I was actually looking for something warmer. This is rather brilliant. I don't know if you see. Yeah. And then you have, it's kind of medium between delicate and profound. And the sound is colorful, much more than constant. I feel the brilliantness, but with the same kind of strings with more tension, they feel a lot sharper. And this I can get, I don't know, I feel like I can get quite good cantabile thanks to the tension, really. So yeah, those are the strings that I have on right now. Seeing you practice makes me want to practice more. That's good. That's the whole reason I am doing these streams, so that you guys practice more. The world is a better place when people have nice stuff to do. You asked also how long do they last? Well, that also depends on how much you practice, but Knoblauch, they tend to last me a long time. Too long, and then I keep them for far too long. But I think if you practice every day, let's say a non-professional will probably last well 2 months or 3 even. For me, at about the month, they already sound like a little bit dead. The basses lose a little bit this brilliance when they are new. I don't know, they have some harmonics, is nice. And of course, the more they are played, the more they wear out. So yeah, they lose a little bit that, but like with every string, really. Now handle with care says, isn't that better? Looks like the guitar is smiling now. Yes, next time I'll put the smile thing here. Jamie says, thank you, I have been looking at those. It's nice to hear them live. Yeah, but think also that now this goes through the stream software thing, the microphone, my kind of playing, my guitar. So, but for instance, I don't know if you know the Sika's channel. I think they use for most of their guitars in the shop also Knoblauch. They also have, it's like their favorite strings. So they are very well made. I think they are handcrafted and all of these. So very, very solid product. Okay, back to practice. 15 minutes. And 15 minutes that... Ooh, it's already 10:30. Glad I started a bit earlier. Okay, let's do 15 minutes more. I'll run a little bit through this Allegro Vivace and then I go to that... Where is it? This busy part in here that needs work. Needs work of right hand mostly. Well, right hand and coordination. You will see. You will see. I don't spoil the mistakes, so you can enjoy the mistakes live. Anyway, so let's start. 15 minutes. Let's put this one. About that. Something like this. Yes. Ooh, suddenly. Needs to be a very controlled crescendo. This is a fingering I'm trying to change. Before I was doing this and then back. But I think I will change that. I need to keep the tempo much better. It's so hard to stay a tempo when I'm so used to making a accelerando there. That was maybe the best repeat. That's the other one. That's the second one. One second. I need to organize my thoughts. Okay, I should not let the autopilot do this. The hair is bothering the hell out of me. Okay. Oh my god. I don't know why this is not working now. work. Huh. Well, let's get to it. My hand is falling apart. Ay, ay. Time. No, my god, the chat went crazy. Let's put actually the timer now and relax for like 5 minutes so I can feel my hand back. Where did we leave? Ah, yeah, to Jamie. We have Jason Lusk says, do you know of any famous classical guitar player that can't reach sheet music? Insidia. Jason, it is pretty impossible. Yeah, that's true. Classical guitar player, not. Zero. Nobody. You cannot expect to learn something by somebody else telling you like this. You need to be able to get to the source yourself and understand the things yourself. Otherwise, it's a little bit like the game of the telephone. They tell you something, you understand something else, and no, I don't think so. There is anybody that can't read sheet music in classical guitar world. Intidia says, but you cannot be classical guitarists that are famous that cannot reach sheet. Yeah. Jason says, just asking because I played all the time, all the music I got from my teacher in high school by ear, and he was amazed when I told him that at the end of the year I cannot read. Wow. Well, you really developed good ear and good, like, quick, learning from that. That's actually amazing. Jason said he made me make a videotape audition of 12 songs, and I sent it to music schools, and I was accepted. All classical music, but we did it just to see if they would, and then told them that I can read music and never will. Okay. I told him I can read those notes and get the feeling of what I should. Yeah, that's another thing to know how to interpret something that you see in the paper. That's true. It's a little bit, less. I don't know. It's something that you have to learn, indeed. Jamie says the resonance of the harmonics of your instrument is outstanding. It's now made me wonder if those sounds hiding somewhere on my guitar. Yeah, Julian is very good in actually bringing out like big sounds, like very orchestral like type of writing. Insidia says, I used to use tab too, but learning classical sheet music is quite simple as long as the sheet itself provides you with the right and left hand fingering indication. Yeah, it's true. I mean, to learn to read is really not a big deal. You just have to want to read and just put in the wheel, really, and not go always to the tabs. I also started learning with the tabs, and then I just turned to reading. And of course, in the beginning, it's always like, oh, wait, if I can see the tabs, it's easier. But once, like, you don't get the tabs, you learn it. Really, you make the connections anyways. Pike says that Jason's feet is impressive. Indeed. You develop really good ear, I must say. And that's something that it's good to have. Very good to have. And if you would have a band or something, and that's great skills for you that you can use, definitely. Insidia says, provide yourself and then study the primeras lecciones of Sagreda's book. Yeah, there are many methods. Sagreda's is a very good one, but there are so many good methods out there, really. Jason, in high school, I traveled from my home school to another just to use the electric class points, but I mostly drank beer and okay. Used the guitarra volante from Paradiso. I've never seen this method, like the the flying guitar. Interesting, but I'll check it. Jason says, myself showing off her memory by ear playing now. No, I just already have it in the system. Somehow, you want it or not, I think when you play a piece like this, you memorize it, even if you don't try to. He says, I love when you play that fast stuff. Yeah, I love it when it comes right. But sometimes it's fingers do not want to follow. Korek says, we're discussing over here, in your opinion, Merce, what defines classical music? If I write something today with the same scales, techniques, and all, what will that be classical music? Very interesting question, though. Very interesting question. What defines classical music? I think it's difficult to define classical music by the ensemble. Maybe it's one of the tendencies, definitely not to use certain modern configurations that we see in bands. But I have also seen orchestras playing with electric guitars and stuff like this, and it's then it's not considered really classical music. I guess it's more than kind of crossover. So yeah, but classical music. Whew, another notification. The timer. What defines classical music? It's between the writing, the instrumentation, and I guess what's inside the musical content. I find because if you see any arrangement or any written out score of, I don't know, let's say the Beatles, whatever. It's so different the way melodies are constructed. It's so different the way other voices interact with the melody. Regardless if it's an Alberti bass, like now Giuliani, like really constant bass just to fill up, or if it's either it's a counterpoint voice. But they are very, very different. So I guess this is the type of language that you use, helped by the configuration of the choice of instruments, really. But it's a very interesting line, I would say, gray line of how far you can pull it, writing. I guess you could write an incredible toccata played with, these crazy guitars of 10 strings in tapping. Could that be classical music? Interesting, eh? Interesting speech. I guess that's not for me to assign it. Many people would say yes, and some people would say no. But that's a very good question, really. Very good question. Douglas says, "Hi, Merce." Hi, Douglas. I'm getting ready to buy my first high-end guitar. I can decide spruce or cedar. Spruce or cedar. I was in love with spruce just by the characteristics of it, and then I played it, and I felt like spruce can give me this. You can modulate more the sound. I don't know. It's more. Yeah, it's like a soft thing that you can just create your own. And the cedar has more power. It's more like a beast. I don't know. It's more direct and depends on what speaks to you more, and also your kind of technique. Thing I don't like so much the cedar for me. Well, I don't know. And maybe in some years I'll play cedar. Who knows? You have to find the right guitar, really. But cedar for me, it's too. It doesn't have the depth I need somehow. But yet again, I have tried some guitars recently that are really, really amazing. And they were cedar, light cedar or something. Very nice. Isosceles says, beat is the difference of classical and popular music. Pure verses in pure music is the issue. Pure verses in pure music is the issue. Mostly it's about beat, not melody or harmony. Yeah, I guess I know what you mean. So yes, I agree. But then I think of other composers, and they have also really marked pulse. And some music is very much in the middle, really. Eh? If you have, for instance, in guitar we do find a lot of this. Imagine this typical tarantella napoletana. That could be folk music, but many times it's very much in style of classical, and you can play that within a movement of a piece, definitely. So it's I think there are not rights or wrongs in music, though. Jason says she's got the degree, she's qualified to answer anything. Well, I just have my opinion, but it's not the ultimate answer for anything. Jason says, I want to ask, what song has really stumped you and made you just stop trying to play it? None. Actually, none. Well, let me think. No, because every time I took a piece, even when it was a very big challenge, I guess the nature of an instrumentalist has to be to love this challenge. If you freak out because you can't play it, it's difficult for you to move on. So I remember when I took much harder pieces than I should, and even my teacher said, what are you doing? I just, I just went for it, and slowly. Sometimes I made it on the side of the pieces that we were working, and eventually they all, yeah, played them all. Good question. Maybe a piece that would be really, really hard to play very good in concert. For instance, is the Toccata of Rodrigo. That's really heavy stuff. Let me think. Yeah, probably. Well, there's a piece that is also very difficult. That is modern. It's contemporary music. It's music by memory. It's like really long and really difficult and really nuts. But I love it. And somehow the harder the challenge, the more I love it. I never really started to study it. I guess I should study like, I don't know, 6-7 hours every day, just that, just to have it not even perfect, really, like just to have it somehow there. I would like to practice something like this, maybe, but that it stops me to the point of stopping me, I don't know. And there is not a piece that stopped me. It's funny, sometimes you guys make questions that I've never thought about this before. Okay, now let's make maybe the last 15 minutes, because I slept like less than 6 hours today, and I don't think it's gonna be a great idea to make it very long. And it's 11 here in the night, so I would like maybe to practice the very last. I don't know if, yeah, I'll take maybe from the theme, fly a little bit over it, and go to the difficult variations, because I want to speed up somehow. I need to train a bit my hands, and before I close the day, I need to pump a little bit more. Pumping nylon. Gore says, what would you recommend to start classical guitar without any teacher to progress efficiently? Ooh, without teacher, you would really depend on choosing wisely pieces. And how do you choose wisely the pieces? I did also start on my own, just trying to, take melodies here and there, but it was so much wasted time, And while you gain, of course, coordination, even, with electric guitar, soloing and stuff, you gain a bit of fingers. But nothing really nothing. Yeah, you move a little, but not that's something you can really build a lot on. After, you need to put some structure. Without teacher, I would just go for a method. Just research online, the best methods. Maybe go to this Forum del Camp, and you can see there. I'm sure some people have asked this, and I mean, I know some methods, but depending on where you come from, the genres, you might wanna ask or see a little bit of the background. Maybe some people can recommend you different methods that can fit you. For technique, I love this pumping nylon, of course, but that's more advanced maybe, and it was good to do with a teacher. Maybe without the teacher, there is Parkeny has nice pieces and progressive. Then there is, the Sagreras, which is more academic, maybe a little bit, I don't want to say less fun, but it really covers so many things, and it's very strict. Then there is Frederic Noat method. I don't know, there are really many out there, really many good. And then, of course, you have all the classics, but it's harder to read them because they are less nice to to go through, a little bit old school, but they are very good. Oh my god, so many questions. Korak says, do you like listen or play other styles? You probably have an electric guitar in the closet somewhere, huh? Yeah, I do have an electric guitar there in the other room, but I never play it anymore. I just don't have the time. When I started playing, destroying some of the songs of Steve Vai and stuff like this. So there is where I got a little bit of left hand movement and stuff, but it worked very different, so I had to stop. So it was building me like the wrong technique for classical guitar. It gets stuck in your head and you want to defeat it. Exactly, Jason. These hard pieces you want to get through it, and it just becomes a dream of playing such a difficult piece. And when it's your dream, just go for it, whatever. Tizok says, "Hey Merce, it's been a while since you last streamed." Yes, it has been. I would pick up my guitar and practice with you. I'm doing a bit of cleaning at the moment. Good. Keep the house tidy. That's good though. Anyways, keep up the good and hard work. Will do. I will really try to make more streams. I mean, I have to practice a lot this piece, so you will have other chances to play along with me. Hiko says Karkasi maybe. Yeah, but Karkasi for beginners is tough usually. So I find that many methods is very hard. The transition between very 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 elemental and to intermediate, let's say intermediate to, yeah, like stuff like Karkasi Opus 60, this kind of in between, many people get lost in between, and that's when a teacher comes in very handy. But I have not found yet a method that actually is super stepwise and gives you enough choice to really have pieces to break all the walls that you need to break to move on to levels. Isosceles says, I have a cedar now, but I'm getting a Spanish spruce as a second guitar to get the difference sound for myself, to see which one is better for me. Yeah, exactly. Just try. Also remember that spruce, if it's a new guitar, takes a while to break in the sound, and they sound a little bit more dead at first. So it's more the colors that you're listening to, and a good guitar then opens up a lot. Of course, I started learning un día de noviembre, and I seem to have troubles in the middle part. Yeah, in this... there's a tiny little stretch. You have to optimize the movements of the fingers, where you press and where you don't press, and try to put one finger at a time when it's needed. That's a very general remark, but if you try to follow it, you might find some clues to make it easier. Jason said, have you... Jason, you're so talkative today. I like it. Have you ever lost a guitar in travel? No way. No, please. That's such a nightmare. No, if I would go to an airport and say, you have to give the guitar, I'm coming back home, I say, sorry, I'm not traveling. I am not giving the guitar so that I get it destroyed, because it's not only the guitar, but it's also the time that it takes for the guitar maker to build another one. In my case, it's smaller, so I would have a huge problem not having a guitar, of the size that I need. No way. The guitar always with me, and impossible to get lost. If anything, I just tie it around my neck like this with 2 or 3 dog leashes or something, and I bring the guitar around. But no, guitar is hopefully never ever getting lost. That's a very very funny vision. Okay, what I was saying, let's go to, oh my god, it's already 10. Okay, half an hour, 15 minutes more, and let's do this. Maestoso. This is the very last theme of the Rossiniano. I'll just play a little bit through it and get to the fast part to speed up a little. Okay, start here. And I guess I put the dual camera because it's maybe the nicest, right? I guess. Like this. Here bass dumping is very interesting. You can see all my thumb like just going dumping everywhere. Here I need to get this right. So tricky this part. I'm missing fingers somehow with the way it's written. One more time this, even if there is no repeat. No. I need to control what's the combination there. I'll do it slowly and start to be sleepy. I'll do that a few times, just a bit slower. I just saw the coffee word. What? Jason, grab some hot coffee. We wait. Come on, it's 11:17 in here. I should go to sleep already. If I take coffee, no way. I'll have a coffee overdoses already. I'll go to grab the beer that you took. Why this variation is just so bad for the mental fitness at the point that where I am at right now, because I'm too sleepy to think of all this bass damping. It's annoying. Let's move on. Shit. This is where the change to the triplet is messing me up. Okay, I'll do that slowly. I need to get the right hand to move. Getting sound somehow. Okay. That part needs to be worked. I think we're gonna be here until tomorrow. Wait, I was messing there all the time. Okay. Yeah, I need to stop this fifth. Or maybe not. It's in the harmony actually. Which tempo is this? I need to understand where am I. Tempo. Okay. So it comes from it's 1 second. That's more or less tempo. Real slower. Yeah. Okay, now continuous. Let's do a little bit more. No. What am I eating now? The bell. So. Oh my god, I'm stoned. I cannot jump. Sometimes my brain just turns off for a second. It's so funny because when I start from the part before this of the 16, before the triplet, it just feels so much slower. And everybody, even many recordings I heard, everybody, me included, we rush through this. 1 second, through this, and then good luck with the triplets. So that's why I'm taking always from the 16s, because I need to, mentally get the right proportion. little bit more, because why not? My timer is long gone, but I need to practice this. So we will just start another. Whatever. Oh no, from before. Oh my god, we are now, that was 105. Let's go to 110. I think my limit probably is about 115. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna suck now at 110, you will see. But let's try, why not? Let's try. One second, I'm off. A little bit shaky, but it didn't fall apart. Let's try 115. Here you have the proof. Is 115? Let's see. Hi. I was gonna play the repeat. No. Wake up. Again. Suddenly I'm off. That was so much borderline impossible. Let me try again, though. I'm not happy with it. I kind of almost lost it somewhere. Well, I made it at 115. Oh my god. What about, guys, if we do 120? I can probably you can probably expect that's gonna be a big shit. But let's try. Why not? Let's see. Oh my god. Let's try. It's just that much faster in every change. That is so annoying. That part here, that if you have the slightest doubt, you just got no time. And also it has to sound clearly, otherwise you start to mess up, because every note keeps you really on track. If you start to just brush through the notes, it's just gone. Let's try again. Why not? I mean, why not? We can just digitally suicide. Let's go. 120. Proof that is 120. Okay, there you have it. Okay. Forgetting. I am forgetting. What the hell was that? And I think we close here. I think I'm dead. I think I'm done. I'm just done. I am so done. Well, that was something. And I still had 4 minutes to practice, but I'm just dead. It's 11:39. Oh my god. We have, let's see in the chat before I leave. Jason says, "Why I didn't know you have a custom-made size? That's freaking awesome." Yeah, it's very awesome actually. I have 2 guitars like this. I asked him, the guitar maker, one, and he made 2. I actually have the sister on the other room, but I have to send it back. Hannah with care says, "I know a guy who forgot the guitar on the train." Yeah, I know also. I have also friends that have forgot. Oh my god, I have the leg all sweaty. I just touch here where I have the guitar. Oh my god. Sorry for that. Gore, sorry, last question. When you do big jumps with the bar, how do you keep the transition smooth without any cut in between? It's about speed, really. There is always a cut in guitar, really always, but how you make it not sound like a cut is training the capability for your hand to unpress and press again, like really fast. It's kind of really weird to practice it like this, so that's kind of stuff that you practice within pieces, and every piece gives you a different kind of excuse and scenario to practice that. And if you pay enough attention to it, you build it up. But yeah, that's not easy. Definitely Etude of Villalobos can be a challenge for that, but maybe being arpeggio, well, I don't know, it's really everywhere. Christopher says, "How much on average do you practice each day?" Well, I don't know, I wish I had an average as of today. Sometimes I'm now trying to get back to fitness, really. I do feel that if I practice less than 3 hours. If I practice less than 3 hours, I just feel like I'm useless. If I don't know, I think a good day of practice is 4 hours or more. If that's great then. But yes, many times it's difficult because if I have to teach a lot, or maybe I'm making a YouTube video, I'm producing something else, or a course, or a masterclass, or something, then things get in the way, so it's kind of fluctuates. Hey, Nail says, "Is this a origami workshop?" Absolutely. Have you seen? The origami workshop is the end of the hall to the left. I have the funniest people here in the chat. Jason says, "Nice playing." Merce is playing at light speed and says, "Oh, sorry, I'm sleepy." Yeah, but like at some point the fingers kind of go. The hard part is actually to push the tempo. This is where you actually need to be a little bit more active. But yeah, like playing arpeggios like this fast, the faster I go, the more I realize that I need to be more relaxed. And it sounds weird, but there is no way that you can play this fast with a hand like this, all stiff and everything. It's just impossible. So it's kind of about finding ways to keep the fingers very light and using the bigger muscles for the fingers to twitch like really fast. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make sense. Maybe it's just I'm really too sleepy. Maybe now it's back. It died? Back. And maybe we are back. It says excellent connection over there. Yes, okay. I was actually just reading the question of Gore. Says, "How do you learn an efficient finger choice for strings while playing?" Can somebody tell me, please? How do you learn an efficient choice for strings while playing? Well, that's part of guitar learning, like the language. So there is not like one tip that will solve all your questions you will ever encounter. Yeah, I cannot answer this question like really like shortly. I'm sorry. Jason, Another 2 days, and I will have I will have it mastered enough for a video. Oh my god! If you could play that by ear, Jason, or a part like this, I would love to see it. If you post it on Instagram, definitely tag me. I would, however you play it, I would love to see it. It would be very nice if you get that by ear. Really cool, actually. I would be really impressed. Um, Jason says, when I really wanted to learn a song, I would go to sleep with playing it on repeat in the room, just loud enough to let me sleep. That's nice. When I was little, I had like the guitar on the stand like this, but like besides my bed, and I fell asleep like just kind of playing some random things on the fretboard, and I wanted to believe that I was practicing as I was sleeping. Whatever. um, Jason says getting it all in muscle memory is the hard part when it's time to fine tune. Yeah, and also to correct the muscle memory, that also takes time and a lot of awareness. If somebody is trying to find a hot girl here, I don't know. You can go to another stream maybe. Isosceles says Merce has a wicked laughter, and she's at the edge. Oh man, you start to know my little things. Now you're just showing off. Now it's this just Giuliani. The ending of this piece. It is a show off. By the way it's written, all this part. I don't know if you can see. I'm sorry. This is the theme. Kind of this. This starts already kind of to prepare you for the fun, and then as soon as it starts, all this pull off thing here. All this is already show off, and all this, and then all this. Where is it? I don't know. 1 second. The page there. And then when it's the ending with all this, it's like really fast. That's part of the show. That has to be explosive. You cannot play that slowly, and it's just not possible. You have to either play it fast or you blow it up, but it cannot be played slowly. Gory say, let's say in Lagrima, when you transition from the barré in the middle part of G, you don't transition into barrés, thus you don't play it without buzzing other notes. What? In the middle part. 1 second, let me see if I find, where can I find Lagrima? Let me see 1 second. No, here I just changed that. Let me see that for you. Lagrima. PDF. One second, I'm in an endless loop in here that I'm not getting the. Actually, I have the score. I don't know. My computer is slowly trying to find the score. 1 second. TT of Targa. Can you believe that I don't have the Lagrima here? No, that's not possible. Will be the last question of pieces, because otherwise I don't want this to turn into tutorial and I have to go to sleep anyways. But let's see if I can help you with that. I will be happy to do. There we go. I found a piece. Oh my god. So you mean, well, not now we will feel the delay difference. Okay, so you mean in the middle part In the middle part, to a G, you don't transition into Res. I mean in the tonality of Giuliani, sorry. You mean in the middle part. The first section, this section, or alright, thank you for the answer. Have a good night. The second section. Okay, we are in the second section. Oh my god, I keep playing in the sharp. Yeah, here this chord, you transition to. You mean here you put a. No, you cannot put a. If it's that part, you can just have first finger without bar. Yeah, so first finger with a bar, and then you can put third finger here. That's a little bit uncomfortable, but if you want, you can have also and you can just go down and you take all these. I remember one student of mine found a good way to flow through this passage, to actually have with a 4 and then 2-4 and then 2-4 and then you end up with a bar. Yeah, and then here you have the B, slur and open. I would actually play the C on the third, but already open the other B. I find this very weird. I mean the key of Giuliani, my god. I keep putting sharps everywhere in my brain. Yeah, that's maybe how. Just don't really always follow the fingering that's written. Well, that's a polemic thing to say. It's very useful to follow what's written, but if you have a teacher that can guide you of how to find other solutions, they are usually for many passages. The guitar has the great thing that you can always find synonym fingerings with a similar or equal musical goal, but finding a fingering that actually helps your hand. At least one advantage it has to have all these repeated notes everywhere, and being such a difficult instrument to learn to actually read through the whole fretboard. So anyways, so I think I helped you. That's nice. Let me know if that works. We will have to open an Instagram hashtag or something so you can guys show me your progresses. Douglas says, anyways, I'm traveling to Europe from the US next year to find a guitar. What place do you recommend to find one? I would be happy to take you on a date when I get there. Well, a very good place that you can go, it's not nearby here, but I guess for if you come from the US, it's like super close. It's 4 hours drive from here, from where I am. But it's the Sicas. There they have a lot of offer. Like, they have great guitars. Like, they don't have bad guitars. So all the makers that you will find there are like really good stuff. Then if you happen to go to Spain, there is in Madrid one also classical guitar shop. And then in Barcelona there is another one. There is Casa Luthier. Luthier? I don't know if that's a word in English, but luthier is like the guitar maker. And in Paris also. So see, you can visit very nice cities with the excuse of guitar. In Paris, I've never been there actually myself. In Barcelona is where I bought the Chiesa, but the first one, not this. This I kind of custom made it, but the one that I bought from the store, it was there in Barcelona. And you can stay there, try the guitars, as long as you want. If you stay several days, you can go several days to the shop to try them all. Just make sure that you practice, you have pieces that you can play, and you can try different techniques. A piece with lots of bar, a piece with more faster lines, more counterpoint, more arpeggio, kind of, Tarrega like, like, I don't know, these etudes of Tarrega, that's some Brouwer. Just practice different kinds of repertoire so you can maybe get a better, to say, feel for how the guitars sound there. But if you travel just for the guitar and you go to all these shops, you're gonna have an overdoses of guitars. But that's nice though. Let me know if you're here. Cor says, in Ireland I can find any teachers near me. In Ireland, yeah, I don't know. I don't know myself anybody. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I turn to online teaching. I only do online teaching, but maybe no, I was there in the Glasgow Conservatory, but I don't know who's teaching there. No idea. If I come up with somebody and I see you in another stream, I will let you know. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Seka, sorry. I write you the exact name because I know that I guess I pronounce things a little funny. It's called Sikas. They also have I write it here. They also have a great YouTube channel because they record their things there in location. Then how is the one in Madrid? Is that the one in? Yeah, Guitarras de Luthier. And that's Madrid. And then you have Casa Luthier, that's Barcelona. And the one in Paris, how is it called? Guitarrería, yeah. I think, well, let me double check before I say. Yes, it's that one, La Guitarrería, I think. I'm not been there, but you can go to check. I know people say it's very good, but I don't know how many good handmade guitars they have. Jason says, I would take that challenge you gave me, but life happened to me and I stopped playing a long time ago and I'm still enjoying listening. Oh, such a pity, Jason, with your ear training skills. Damn it. I was hoping you could take this last movement or the beginning. Next time I'll play with more at the beginning and you'll get the beginning. What a pity. Anyways. Douglas says, I know it's hard to find good guitars in the US. The only thing in the US, they're very, very expensive. Like the price increases like really very much. But you could go to it's called the Guitar Salon, right? In Los Angeles. Guitar Salon International. Yeah, you could go. Well, is it? How am I in the right place? No, I don't know. But yeah, Guitar Salon International, they also have a YouTube channel. You could maybe check there because they have like a lot of stuff. It's like the same concept like Sikas. They also produce videos and everything. They have very good guitars. And I don't know, I think they have, so far I heard they have a lot there also. So variety definitely you will not miss. Laura says, it works. Thank you for your time. Ah, nice that it works. See? That was a quick fix then. Handle with care says, be aware everyone, the down is coming tomorrow. Be careful out there. Thank you for my channel. Nice. Well, thank you guys. It's midnight, so I really do go to sleep. It's always too nice to be here with you, so I always stay so much longer than I should. So I hope you all have a lovely evening, I guess. Many of you from the other side of the world, and the ones that are from my side of the world, we should all go to sleep. What the heck are we doing here? So take care, guys, and see you around here in the streams. Thank you for the chat. It was very nice to talk to you. And stay well, please, and stay healthy. Bye bye.